All right, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Microsoft Word and the equation editor and just using proper notation in general. So one of the things we want to be sure when we're working through mathematics is that we're using proper notation. So for example, we're going to, in this class, AB, where A and B are points, is going to be the distance from A to B, which is a non-negative real number. So that's a number. AB with a little bar over it is going to be line segment AB. That's a set of points, a completely different but related uh, thing altogether. So AB is a distance, line segment is AB is a line segment. AB is a number, AB with a bar over it is a set of points. Also, this is getting a little bit ahead of us at this point in our description and study of geometry, but later on we'll have ray AB and line AB. Line AB actually is the one that where we are now. The line segment and the line and the ray are getting ahead of us a little bit. AB with this double arrow line symbol over it is the line, the unique line containing points A and B. Now you can only use that notation, AB with the line symbol over it, if you've already established that there is one and exactly one and only one line containing A and B, and that we're talking about that particular line. So if in your proof you have established that, then we can do that. If we don't have it established yet that we have 2 points on this line or anything, we're just say given a line, then we just start by calling it say line L or something like that, or L1 or something. Now, so how do you get these notations? Okay, so one of the things I want to show you is that. So if we take something like, I'll just type in the space here, let's say type in AB, I can put a highlight over it, highlight it, and then go to insert and insert an equation like this. And then when I'm on this, we have this equation ribbon here. And it gives us lots of things, access to some extra symbols. It also has several things. But the one we want right now is over here under accent. And if I choose this symbol right here, for example, I can turn it into line AB. And it's really just that simple that we could choose that. If you notice, here's a picture of it here. There's the line segment one, here's the line one, here's the ray one. So those three things right there will give us what we need to make the difference between, a distance A to B, a line segment with endpoints A and B, a ray starting at A and going through B, and a line, the unique line containing A and B. 4 different things. 3 of those are sets of points, a line segment, a line, and a ray, and AB without anything on it is a distance. Notice that we can add distances, but we don't add lines or line segments. This is at least the way I'm doing it in my class, okay? Now, a couple things that we may want to do in addition to this are setting up your ribbon up here just a little bit. So if you notice when I set my ribbon up here, I have a little setup here which will allow me to insert equation, put some symbols in, and so forth. So there's certain special symbols that we might want to use. For example, I can go to equation symbols right here, and here are a lot of different ones. For example, this one here is put at the end of a proof, QED. Says it's the end of a proof. We have some Greek letters here that are some standard symbols that are used a lot. There's a not equal. That one's available on the keyboard, but there's a that less than equal, greater than equal to plus and minus, infinity. There's some intersection, union, some basic different ones here that are used a lot. Okay, but then also I can click right here and say what about Greek letters? There's lowercase and then uppercase Greek letters that are available. Letter-like symbols. something here. For example, this is for the set of real numbers or the set of integers there, and so forth, set of natural numbers, rational numbers there. Okay, and some others. Operators. So here's things for like intersection and union. Now those are used between sets, but remember lines and points and other geometric figures, lines and planes and line segments are sets of points. So it's appropriate to use set operations there. Here's some common basic ones here. An important one for us is this symbol right here, which we use for congruent to. Okay. And of course, you also have some subsets and other things in here. Some other operations here. A lot of these are not used for this particular class. A variety of different types of arrows. Negated relations with a slash through it, like not less than, and so forth. Some script letters of different types. And then at the bottom, we have some basic geometry ones. So a lot of these we would use for the class. There's the end of the proof again. Here's a symbol for perpendicular. There's a symbol for parallel, not parallel. There's a symbol for, I usually use, well, there's 3 different symbols you can use for angles. I usually use this one right here for angles. Let's see what else. And some other different symbols. Also, I have a thing here for just symbols, and I can go through a set of different symbols here with different fonts. So if there are other special symbols that we want, we can get them there. I also use another program called MathType, and I put in a shortcut to that. But that's a commercial program. It's a very good program. But the equation editor is built into Word, and we're going to use it for my class. Now, how do I get these things here? Let me show you that real fast. So if I go to File and go to Options, and I go to, first of all, Customize the ribbon, and I can click on All Commands here. Then I can the main tabs here. Here's the Home tab. I made a custom thing here for clipboard, so I can go a new group within that tab. I can make right here. Okay, if I click on that, I can name it here. Okay, I'm going to cancel that out because I really don't want to actually add a new one here. But I could have added a new tab there, which is what I did to get this equations tab. And then what I can do is I can go here and I can add certain things to that. I've added a bunch of things, but the ones I would suggest you add are insert new equation, symbol and equation, symbol and equation. So we find those here, like they're in alphabetical order. So yeah, well, we don't want just the popular ones. We want to say all of them. And then go to, we can find it here, insert, gets under the eyes, let's look. Insert new equation. Those are math type things there. Okay, here it is. It's actually under the E's. So there's insert equation. This is a drop-down box for insert equation, equation objects. So I could, so suppose I want to add, I don't have equation objects over there, I can say add that. So I need to pick the group and then add that. So I added a couple things to that just now. Click OK. And now under equations, now I have various things here. So these are some special equations there. That's a drop-down menu there. This one is just insert a new equation. This one's math type. Unfortunately, they have the same icon. Okay, and then this is symbols. Okay, so another one you want to do is insert equation symbols, so and so forth. Get those from your thing, and you can modify your ribbon up there. That way, these things are available really close by. Stick it wherever it's convenient for you. I like it right up here where it's easy to get to because I use these quite a bit. Okay, now in addition to that, we have access to all of these here. So we should be able to, like, for example, click here. Now this comes up. This comes up here. Here's some different symbols here we can put in. We can build different fractions, templates, exponents, radicals, integrals, sums, parentheses and brackets, some built-in functions, and then for us these accents and different things that we can do. So a lot of different things that we can do there. Okay, and so this gives us, I actually added the equation symbols to this ribbon as well as an extra group within this ribbon, and so I can get to these things here. I like this setup a little bit better than the version that's right here. Also, it was easy for me. I wanted to be able to change the font color here. So in other words, you can, this part right here, I think I've customized. So we can customize a lot of these different things on your own. So anyway, hopefully that gives you an idea of how you might be able to set up the stuff in Word so that you can access the equations very quickly and easily. Now, using wrong notation is an easily avoidable way of losing points on homework and other assignments. This is really some low-hanging fruit in this class. Paying attention to detail and putting the proper notation is just, really it's just kind of laziness if you're not really doing that, because it's really not too hard to get these proper notations when you're writing, especially writing by hand. But even with these things in Word, it's not hard to get the proper notations. So, but they only really work in Word, not necessarily in Google Docs, which is why I make sure my students use Microsoft Word. There are some hard things in this class. Getting the notation right is not one of them. Get this right from the beginning, and it will make you make things a lot better for you. Okay. All right. So there's a quick introduction to some notation in Word.